Well, hello and welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes TVC Grand Arena. We're doing yet again another voiceover because this is from whenever I was doing Doya's GAC for the second round of this week, or second week I guess, against Kelleran Beq. So yeah, the same thing that happened on my main account. I got through recording it all, and then I didn't realize I hadn't made sure OBS, I remember my mic. So, Kelleran Beq was from Force Sensitive Sentience, same as the other guy I fought on my main account, which was pretty funny in my opinion. Because, what are the odds of getting two people from the same guild in the same week, but on different accounts, obviously? So defensively, they have a lot of GLs. SLKR, Jabba, JMK, Darth Moff Gideon, and Queen Amidala up north. And then down south, I know there was JML, Rey, Leia, Kelleran Beq, and Lord Vader. So he had, I think, only one GL on offense, and that was like C. So, but yeah, we're gonna obviously start off up here against Rey with the Barris Kron. Luckily no extra defense, but it is the buffs on basic healer Kron crap. So Daisy, what you looking at, bro? You just chilling? Oh, you went out real quick? Okay. But yeah, we're gonna be going with Star Killer up against Rey. Because you would think without defense, without any silly shenanigans of the Resistance Kron and all that, this team wouldn't be a problem, right? Oh boy. Yeah. The hindsight on this battle is... Okay, so we got Ben knocked out pretty early in terms of... I don't know if we should have gone Ben and damaging me first or Rey and damaging me first, honestly. I don't honestly know, still. Like, right now as I'm doing this voiceover, I still have no idea which would have been a better option. But we need to get Barris and damaging me, so that way, Rey can buzz off with that. Okay, unfortunately, we got, Mara, healing immunity. And of course, as soon as I'm trying to go for Rey to kill her, so that way Ben wouldn't revive, he goes in the ult. So, not the best thing to happen. And, yeah. And now the fact that she has no debuffs on her means she's going to do a lot of damage in a second. If she hadn't fucking cleansed the shock off of herself, or I think it may have been Barris that cleansed it off with her passive, but if it hadn't been cleansed, that whirlwind would not have been as big of an issue to deal with. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, a little too far ahead. Okay. So you saw what the next team was. It's gonna be Cere. Because, I really didn't want to use like a massive... I didn't want to use a GL against Rey to kill it, because I didn't want to, because, I still had how many other GLs to kill and all that jazz. So, okay, we're gonna say crew in. Okay. At least we'll have someone for Malgus to hide behind. But yeah, yeah. The Rey team with that Barris Kron is quite annoying, honestly. Especially if she's Relic 9 or Relic 8, she'll have all that like lovely extra damage that she can use. Okay, we got rid of Barris, luckily, but will Cere survive? That's the real question. No, of course not, because she gets whirlwind out of existence by Rey. Okay, well, the good thing is Bane is permadead, so he cannot be revived. However, I don't know if Malgus can beat her. The answer is no, he cannot survive a whirlwind's face. Because, yeah. But it's okay. Not really. I mean, it's annoying as hell to lose like that against Rey, but I mean, what are you gonna do about it? And then the Lord Vader Kron, the dot for protection up stuff, 73% defense. Almost said 79%. That's not how you count, buddy. That's not what it says. We're gonna go with Bo-Katan. And I really, really need Conquest to return so I can start working on some more damn Datacrons, because I don't want to take any off of defense, because that would really like heavily dilute in, well, defense, because you know, you kind of need Datacrons on defense as well to make teams formidable. But that's a conversation for a different day. And now in like the meantime of like, not this Grand Arena, but the one that's going on right now on Monday, I'm really hoping Doya's opponent finishes attacking, so I can like, you know, record the outro for that video. Speaking of, let me see if he's done anything. Oh my god, he's just... I mean, okay, there's still an hour and a half left of the round, but like, I would prefer for him to get it done now, so I can just do the outro and get it all ready to ship out and all that fun jazz. Oh wait, I have Discord notifications. Why? Okay, I seriously thought we were going to be getting Okay. Sorry, I was looking at Discord notifications because Arnold right now is fighting one of the Alliance mates in Grand Arena, and apparently he's not having a fun time. Damn, must really suck. Whatever. Losses happen. I catch plenty of my own losses in Grand Arena, so I can't really talk. I really cannot talk. Okay. So, you know, Leia, of course, has the lovely bugged Tank Kron with extra physical damage and health. Luckily, no extra defense or protection. But yeah, extra health is still not the most fun thing to deal with. So we're going to be throwing Reva at it. So this will be interesting because I know some people really have either... I think it depends on how you run Reva against this team. Either you do the AoE or the torture first. I think will like be the deciding factor on how well the battle goes, or how long the battle lasts, I guess. Because obviously with torture, that makes it a lot easier to chew through her protection and health and all that, but as you can see, we've already gone through the first iteration of protection, and now we've got healing immunity on. Maybe things will be a little better. And then the good thing is with this team, like I've said in my last video, because they cleanse off those purges and put death mark on themselves, you can just kill them off at your own leisure. See? Drogon's dead. We can kill R2 whenever. But you really want to focus on Leia. Sorry. So that way she can't do silly shenanigans and, you know, take out all your protection out, or revive anyone, or, you know, whatever. But we're getting there, don't worry. It'll take a moment, because since we didn't have any like healing immunity on whenever she regained all that protection, it's gonna take a little longer to kill her. So but no, I think what I was trying to say is, like, I know some people have had like really good luck with just like blitzing her down with the depending on your opening move, like I said. So it might be better to do the torture ability first on Leia, instead of doing the lightsaber throw for the ability block. I don't know. It'll take some time, some more time in 3v3 to really solidify that thought process. So, okay. Alright, so Jedi Master Luke has obviously the buffs on basic Kron. We're gonna take C in. There's really no point in... I mean, okay, I could have taken Bane in. I'm not gonna lie. I could have done Bane. Or... well, I couldn't have done Reva because Reva was already used, so... you know, kind of a moot point to bring up, but... yeah, no, C against this team was probably the better option overall, just because we can keep them linked and then they start losing that protection and all that, which makes it easier to kill them. So, you know, it's a bit prudent. But also, I wasn't sure on who to link first. I didn't know if going for Jedi Knight Luke and Jedi Master Luke would be better, or if I would, or if I did what I did, which was Jedi Knight Cal and Jedi Master Luke as the first links. I mean, ultimately, they're all gonna hopefully die against this team, you know? That's the plan, right? You know, hopefully... hopefully win, you know? I mean, the issue is we are losing protection pretty quickly on set, and now Watt's lost all his protection. Now we're gonna go and link up the two Lukes, because why not? Okay, we lost set, that's fine. But it's okay. It's okay. I don't remember if Watt survives. No, Watt does not. But it doesn't really matter. The battle is basically a foregone conclusion as soon as I load it in. So for Rey, we're just gonna clean her up with a Rey mirror, because yeah, I'm not a fan of Rey and her kit. I'm just not a fan of GLs as a whole, honestly. But Rey in particular has always really chapped me off just because of how much BS she has baked into her kit. So, you know, that's just kind of my thought on it. And the fact that she just provides so much survivability, like so many different light side characters and teams, it just really amplifies her, just how useful she is, which isn't a bad thing. The Kelleran Beq team, you know, extra max health, max protection, 158% armor pin. That's not exactly what I wanted to see. But back to my Rey rants. Like I said, I've just her capabilities of being able to boost up, like, not just the unaligned force users or or the resistance, but also the fact that she can boost up like Jedi. Like, she can have like random Jedi in her team and it'd still be fine. It's absolutely insane. Now, why in the world is... there we go. Just trying to fix the lighting real quick. But, yeah, just never been a big fan of Rey. She was, for the longest time on my main account, one of the only GLs I didn't have because, no, absolutely not. Just fuck no. Just not a fan. Oh, just not a fan of her. I keep checking GAC on Doya, like right now, for the final round of the week to see how it's going, and his opponent is stubbornly not attacking. Come on, I need to. I want to get the I want to get the outro done for that after this video. Oh, he's attacking. Ooh, he dropped a battle on Leia. That's not good. Ooh, slight spoilers for video up ahead. Anyways, back to the video on hand. Kelleran, please stop attacking. You bastard, you. There we go. Alright. Alrighty. Time for some SLKR shenanigans. The 200% armor pin kind of had me worried, not gonna lie. Pairing that up with the 400% offense as well. Yeah, kind of had me worried because I know Bane is good, but like, is he good enough to survive and kill SLKR? Oh my god, sorry, I'm so tired. Crew and First Order Special Force type pilot. The only reason I'm tired is because I've been up since about 7:30 this morning. Speaking of Grand Arena, I had to like finish up Doya's GAC from yesterday today because it went pretty horribly to start off with, but I said nope and then went and did other stuff. Enjoyed my evening. So I did GAC this morning, and then now we're doing the voiceover for this one, and I'm just impatiently waiting to see if they drop the kit for the Death Trooper or not. JMK's team, you know, 93% armor pin, max health, max health, max health and max health, max health and max protection being boosted. It's just the same old Datacron you'll see with the JMK team until set 17 comes out. So, you know, it's really nothing like particularly special about it now. You can't really be like, oh, what kind of JMK Cron are we gonna see? I mean, I know some people are trying out like some oddball healer and attacker ones to test up against like Leia and all that or something. No, not Leia, because no, Leia's not going to be a good option. They're testing out different variations of set 16 Datacrons, obviously with JMK, just to see how well he does, kind of thing, you know. But with the SLKR counter against his team, basically the name of the game is you just keep Commander Ahsoka Tano stunned all the time. Because ideally, if the ideal shenanigans, the ideal situation is to have her perma-stun, basically, and that way you can siphon off of her with SLKR, and that way she can't annihilate anyone with her lead. So, I mean, there may be some times that she's not in stun, but as long as your SLKR is fast enough, that shouldn't really be an issue. And I really couldn't do anything here because of all the foresights and all that. I could have probably gone in the ult, but I really wanted to have full 3 charges worth of the ultimates whenever I, you know, go and use it. But I also want to make sure Cat, again, is not taking turns, so stun her first, and now we'll go into ult, so... Just... yeah, god, it's fun Datacron. Very fun Datacron. Because normally you wouldn't really be able to make SLKR work against JMK, so you kind of be up a creek without a paddle if you tried that. But because of the fact he can stun people and all that, it makes it a lot better. Where are we starting here? We're starting with the Dash team. So they have defense, the attacker cron, and all that. And because, again, I don't want to use a GL against all these teams, or can't, because, you know, I still have Jabba to deal with. Well, you don't really need a GL against Star Trooper Rocket, but you kind of need one against Queen Amidala. But I decided we probably should clear the South Zone just to ensure we got more points, kind of deal, you know. So, but we're gonna go with the mirror and hope we go first. And luckily we did, because with that bonus attack cron, I mean, yeah, they have it as well, but Han just annihilating their Han is amusing as all be. It's just very amusing to watch that happen again. Alright, so we've got the support Datacron with defense and protection and crit damage. So this is circling back to my video from Monday the 28th of July, or yesterday if you're watching this as it goes live. Sunday is 29th, Sunday was the 28th, whatever. Or no, 29th, whatever, you know, whatever date July 29th was, Monday, you know, whenever that video went up. The reason why I brought up the Aphra team with this support cron is because of this battle right here. I figured Aphra the Finn team having the support Kron. The reason why I brought it up in my video on my main account is because we're gonna see how well Zori thrives with that Datacron here against my Dr. Aphra team. You would think we would be able to, you know, get some TM rolling or something, get something rolling to ensure we can get moving before their Zori. But no, she got knocked below 100% health, then stuns my BT, and it's kind of like, okay, now what do I do? What? Okay, we lost the summoned Droid, that's fine, right? It happens. Okay, we lost BT. Not the most ideal, but we can revive him. But you also see the buff immunity being thrown out like crazy because of the support Kron. I don't know how much it's like affecting it, but like the exposes I think are the main thing. And PT and Trip are gone. So yeah, if you don't have plans to run Finn Zori on offense, just run him on defense with that support, the really wordy level 6 support Kron, and you may end up having your opponents drop battles on him. Unless you don't have something that like draws out Darth Malgus, then Darth Malgus might be able to crush him still, but I'm not 100% sure honestly. But you know, yeah, it's a nifty Datacron. Annoying, but boy is it dirty. And then Count Dooku with some Geos and the double tap attacker Kron. And defense on that roll as well. I just since this was following up in the footsteps of that Finn battle, I was not happy. I just wanted to overkill this team. So we're gonna overkill it alright with Darth Malgus. Because, well, at this point, I didn't really have anything I could use Darth Malgus against, honestly, because, you know, we can't use him against Jabba. Hondo, we can use other stuff against him and all that. And Queen Amidala, that's a definite no. So, you know, I figured, fuck it, why not? Just use him to kill some separatists real quick. Make me feel a little better about myself. And there we go. Oh, I have another Discord tag. Okay. So the Hondo team, you know, they can have a chance to spell debuffs on themselves and all that fun jazz, and the special damage and all that being boosted and all, but yeah. Okay. So we're not going to be watching this entire bit of the fight because of the fact that, what is it in this kit that lets him get protection region and all that? I cannot remember. I need to go look it up real quick because that's what was pissing me off in this fight. The fact that he was getting protection and health region. What was it? Okay, Fallen Grain Arenas. No, that's not it. 100% health steal. Oh yeah, okay, so it's just stacks of ransom. So I had forgotten that once he hits a certain threshold of how many stacks of ransom he has, he'll recover health protection at the beginning of his turn. 20% of both. You know, 15 stacks he recovers 20% health. 20 stacks he recovers 20% of protection. That's start of his turn. So, you know, I kind of forgot that little tidbit. And, you know, I was kind of expecting Jedi Luke to get it in one go, you know? But we need to really get rid of IG-11 first before we focus. Or should we have gotten rid of Hondo first? I don't know, because the issue is he's already getting that health regen because of the stacks at ransom. But now he's at 16, 17 stacks. He's getting ridiculously close to that 20 stacks, so he can get that protection regen as well. I don't know, maybe I should have gone for like all in on Hondo first instead of going for IG-11 and Quill. Sorry, getting people mixed up now, but probably should have done that, but I did not, obviously, so yeah, let's start skipping ahead. Still, oh look, he's at 48 stacks now, at a minute 45, so that's lovely. 50 stacks. I was kind of losing my patience. I think like right at the end, I just gave up attacking. Yeah, I just sat there and just didn't bother because, you know, 10 seconds left of the battle. What's the point of continuing on whenever he's getting constant health and protection regeneration every time he starts his turn, you know? I was not a happy camper, and I was worried he was gonna come in and nuke me and, you know, win or something, so... What did we end up using here against Bane? What are we using against Bane? Okay, Sith. Ah, we're just doing Traya. Okay. I couldn't remember what I ended up selecting against this team because, you know, I was just trying to decide what can I use, you know? It's always the issue of what can you use kind of deal, you know? But now that Finn is isolated, Zori can't really use him as a buffer while she procs, exposes, and stealth, and speed up, and all that stuff, you know? So, you know, maybe it'll work out for me. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But we'll see, huh? But if we focus down on Zori, then the battle will go a lot faster. Because we were doing like next to no damage until we annihilated Finn there. Sorry, the reason why I'd stopped battling for a second was because my dad had opened the door telling me that dinner was ready on Friday night, so I was like, oh, okay, well, let me finish this and I'll be out there. So now it's the last little bit of this GAC will be me seeing what I can get done before I go eat dinner, you know? Because I was hungry. I was kind of perturbed. I dropped a lot of battles already, and, you know, fighting a whole bunch of GLs is not exactly the most fun thing on the planet. So we're gonna make this real sweet and short, sweet, and simple against Hondo here. I probably didn't need the Datacron, honestly. I could have saved that for another team if I needed it, but like, with how little I had left, like option-wise to battle, you know, it's kind of like, I guess you can use the Datacron there if you want. Or we're just gonna, you know, Bossk Bounty Hunter, kill him. And there we go! Now for Trench, what are we doing for Trench? I mean, they've got 42% armor pin and extra max health protection, which is not ideal, but I mean, you know, what are you gonna do about it? Are we actually gonna go with the resistance team? Because I can't remember if I did or not. Okay. The only reason why I was like questioning it just now is because I know with Django having the damage immunity to start off the battle with, if you get to loop in too quickly, then you could just get him stuck behind that damage immunity forever. So, or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out my ass. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we have to go for Django because Newt's stealth. Alright, maybe we can get Django knocked out before Newt comes out of stealth. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Okay, deflection, nice. But that's always fun to watch Admiral Trench team fall apart that quickly. It's always really nice. Alright, so we got Darth Trooper Gideon and Jabba, Queen Amidala. We can't kill all the teams, obviously, so just going for what we can, which will be Darth Trooper Gideon. I mean, TM based off specials, like TM game based off specials use is pretty nifty. I feel like it'd be better. Well, I don't know what would be better for Darth Trooper Gideon. Would the TM gain one be, or the tank revive one? I don't know. I really don't know. But no, we're gonna go. Let's do this the old, slow, painful way with Admiral Raddus. The only issue being is Cassian is a little flimsy at times, and the fact that he can die while Jin can't. Because if Admiral Raddus is alive, you know, she stays alive kind of deal, but you know, what are you gonna do about it? Nope, well, there goes Cassian. Let's bring him back. There he is. But I really didn't want to remove TM on Darth Trooper because, like I said, you remove TM on him, he gains health and protection back. And you really do not want that whenever he can already do that to himself and give himself max health and max protection that easily. So, yeah. Not my definition of fun, but I mean, you know, what are you gonna do about it? Cassian's back. Now can we get Darth Trooper getting down before he loses that healing immunity? It's the real question. So, the game tried to revive Darth Trooper Gideon by killing OG Gideon at the same time, and they both died, which I found highly amusing. So, Dronimic over here did one battle. I think it was up against Iden, that was it. And yeah, it was against Iden. But with the amount of GLs they had on defense, I wasn't really expecting them to do a whole bunch. So we do squeak the win, even though ideally we wouldn't have dropped all those battles on Rey. But you know, whenever you get nuked out by the AoEs and the whirlwinds and all that kind of, and well, not much you can do about it. So, you know, before we go, don't forget the Discord server link is down in the description below. As always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later. I hope you have a good rest of your day.